This video we're going to look at the song Eyes of Silver by the Doobie Brothers. Kind of break down the parts of the song and put it all together. It's sort of a lesser known song, but I do think it demonstrates a lot of Doobie Brothers rhythm guitar techniques that kind of apply in a lot of their songs. So maybe we can take something from this with us to other places. Let's look at the introduction and we'll move through the song. Okay, it's an E, the song is, and so we're going to be using a lot around this formation of an E grip. And to start this off, we're going to do two hammer-ons, one from open E to 7th fret of the E string, and then from 7 to 9. And then we're going to come up here and grab the E note on the 7th fret of the A string. Pretty quick. From there, we're going to do another hammer-on the A string from 7 to 9 and land up on the 6th fret of the D string. Then we're going to repeat the first part again. This time we're going down a hammer from 7 to 9 and then back down to the 9th fret of the low E string. This is the introduction. Then the verse of the song, let me play through it, then we'll break it down. Sort of the heart and soul of the rhythm part is this E grip on the 9th fret, D, G, and B string. Actually, I'm going to bar across all 5 strings, A down to E, because I want to put the 3rd of the chord on the bottom, which is a real common Doobie Brothers idea. Hear that a lot in their songs. So. That's what we're after. So we've got the bar on these 5 strings, using a hammer-on here on the 9th to 10th of the A string. The other 2 grips are just a simple D grip, 7th fret, same 3 strings. And then kind of an A grip, which is using the same triad, and then throwing the 10th fret B string with my 2nd finger, and then the 11th fret D string with my ring finger. That's kind of the progression. If you want to add the 3rd on the bottom of the D chord, you can sure do that. Let's do that a couple times. Without it. Now down to an F grip on the 5th, 6th, and 7th fret, which is actually an A chord. B and E on the 5th with 1st finger, 6th fret of the G string, 2nd finger, 3rd finger is coming down here on the 7th fret of the D string. Using the open A string, we're going to suspend this chord by adding the pinky on the 7th fret of the G string, kind of tucking it in under there. Let's put that part of the chorus all together in kind of real time. So the two additional chords were a C to a D, but again in kind of Doobie Brothers fashion, we're going to take this inside triad, put the third on the bottom, so I'm at the 5th fret and I'm hammering from 5 to 7 on the A string. Move that up 2 frets, then back, then we're back into it. So it's just a C, D, E. Let's put all the rest of that together. On this hammer-on, a couple of times you may notice that I go up to the D string with the same idea. Certainly do that. That kind of an idea. It's a great thing about this grip is you have all those options just right there. Fall right into your fingers. There's only one other part in the song where it kind of takes a bridge, I guess you would call it, and it does a power chord, kind of E power chord, and then there's a So again, I'm just using a 7th fret A string, kind of a 9th fret D and G string against an open E. Ideally, maybe one person would play that, another person would cover that. Let that sustain. 7 to 9, or 5 to 7 rather, on the A string, and then 5 of the D string back to 7 of the A string. 5, 7 of the A, 5 of the D, 7 of the A. Kind of slide into the 5th fret of the low E string, and then kind of bend the 3rd fret of the E string down to an open E to finish that off. So the last section, again the E power chord. This time I'm barring the 12th fret with my pinky on the B and E string and grabbing the 9th fret of the G string for that E note. Playing those 3 notes together, trying not to get any other strings. Then the same power chord, and then down 2 frets to a D position. Just goes back and forth. To the rhythm part, and that's the elements of Eyes of Silver, a great little gem of a song found on the Once Were Once Vices Are Now Habits album, sort of tucked away, but a great example of Patrick Simmons' tremendous work and Tom Johnson. Thanks for taking time to watch the video, and good luck.